Welcome to Had6 channel. In this video, we will look into stout. 17 adjectives with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Stout, which means of a person rather fat or of heavy build. Number 1. Sturdy, which means strong enough to withstand rough work or treatment. Sturdy. For example, the bike is sturdy enough to cope with bumpy tracks. Number 2. Tubby, which means short and rather fat. Tubby. For example, a tubby little man with a balding head. Number 3. Roly-poly, which means of a person having a round, plump appearance. Roly-poly. For example, a roly-poly young boy. Number 4. Bulky, which means of a person heavily built. Bulky. For example, he was a bulky man, not good at climbing. Number 5. Fat, which means of a person or animal having a large amount of excess flesh. Fat. For example, a fat man walked in. Number 6. Meaty, which means fleshy. Meaty. For example, the tall, meaty young man. Number 7. Portly, which means especially of a man rather fat. Portly. For example, a portly, florid-faced man. Number 8. Hefty, which means large and heavy. Hefty. For example, a hefty young chap. Number 9. Corpulent, which means of a person fat. Corpulent. For example, his corpulent figure seemed to fill the small pulpit. Number 10. Overweight, which means above the weight considered normal or desirable. Overweight. For example, Alan was in his early 50s and somewhat overweight. Number 11. Dumpy, which means of a person short and stout. Dumpy. For example, that skirt makes you look dumpy and middle-aged. Number 12. Fleshy, which means of a person or part of the body having a substantial amount of flesh. fleshy. For example, her fleshy arms. Number 13. Rotund, which means of a person large and plump. Rotund. For example, a small, rotund man in his late 30s. Number 14. Podgy, which means of a person or part of their body rather fat. Podgy. For example, she's a bit podgy. If you liked the video, please do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe for similar videos.